Nobody ever gets to see your face. Make sure you beat Rich in darts.
I will.
Have you won a game yet?
I won one against him.
Have either of you won yet? Oh, he beat me one.
I beat him the first time we played.
Yeah, I've never played darts. So.
Yeah, okay. This is all my junk here. Give you an idea of prices. So the gas pump's $1,000. That neon can's at $650. I priced all my bumpers and stuff cheap. $150, $120, $150. Then 48 to 52 Ford centerpieces are $150, $120. Short bed steps are $100 a piece. Those fenders are all super cheap. If you'd be interested in a fender, 57 Chevy grill, $200. 55 sixes are $150. $800 on a seat. Bunch of tailgates, tons of tailgates. Wall hanger, $900. Tailgates vary in price. Found that sweet International Scout tailgate. Tongue twister. But my tailgates are all between $2 and, this is going to sound crazy, but $1,000. Between $200 and $1,000. Got this sweet Honda Dream, a little Moto Bacane. Let's go check out the car corral.
One of our guys said at Louis Armstrong's got What a Wonderful World. And you're looking at him, and he hit it. I mean, you always get crying, and then you see that hang off the forehead.
All right, so the market's been strange this year. Let's see, 66 Bel Air. 4-speed. 283 4-barrel power pack. Never heard of that. 66. 16.5. Car seems pretty solid, but it's missing some stuff. Glass, trim. It's got some new to this car parts. I don't know if that's a good deal or not. Not my cup of tea. Personally, but sure somebody would love it. Cadillac, Astro van. I had a lot of Astro vans in my life. Oh, I shouldn't say I did. My grandfather was an electrician. I love those things. D100. 68 Dodge D100 Adventurer. 26.5. Looks like a pretty nice truck. Paint's pretty good. Paint's not perfect, but it's pretty good. It's more than presentable. It's pretty straight down the side. Tailgate was pretty gnarly before they painted it. The tailgate got a lot of dingers in it. But nice truck. The car corral is definitely light at the moment. And this is fall 2024.
Mustang. What was she doing? Drinking?
No, just driving crazy.
No for sale sign on that one. We got a 66 Mustang. Gold on gold, black top. We'll see a nice car, $29,900. I'm not a coupe guy myself. I do appreciate them though. Looks like a really nice car. The color's beautiful. 54 Ford wagon. 18.9. Two-door wagon. Pretty neat. $250 garden tractor, no cutting deck.
That's Florida. That's Florida.
Oh, this Camaro was neat. This came out of Pittsburgh. I had nothing to do with it, unfortunately. 6-cylinder.
Yeah.
68.
Helmet antenna down.
Yeah. That's a clip to held this whip antenna. Now, look at that.
That's what it was for.
Yeah.
Look at that. Now that's going back in the day.
Pretty rusty. They said the trunk and the floors are good, but I don't know. The wheelhouses aren't.
Somewhere somebody's looking for that emblem from a really nice car.
Hop in those cars and burn one and die. Just nobody really knows where they're at. 62 Nova 2, 22 grand. Not a lot of info there, but it says it's a 6-cylinder. But it's got the good guy's plate. I see pusher fans on an aluminum radiator. Still 4-bolt wheels. Hard to say whether this car's still a 6-cylinder or not. Looks like a nice little car though. 65 Chevy Corvette Stingray 54.9. Saying 43,000 original miles. West Virginia phone number. That looks like it's the original paint. I was looking for overspray and stuff like that. I don't see any, it's pretty consistent. I don't want to open the doors or anything. It's not my car, but. '87 Chevy R10. This truck's 40 grand. Looks like a pretty nice restoration.
Good paint job. Yeah, I like that. Here.
Yeah, it's got a little paint damage on the passenger door. I don't know if it's a $40,000 truck with that clear coat peeling on that door, but a nice half-ton short bed. 8650, never hit, never rust. V8 5-speed, power steering, power disc brakes, power windows. PDL, what would that be? I don't know. Cold AC, tilt power top. Drop in the comments. What is PDL? Power door locks. Figured it out. 69 Pontiac Firebird. 16 grand. In primer. I got charcoal interior. Looks pretty original interior. I had one of these once. Somebody had Camaro quarters on it, and when I was missing a bumper, I ordered a bumper for Firebird. The bumper was covering up the marker lights in a quarter. That's how we figured out it had Camaro quarters on it. So it's got a little bit of a weird car corral this year. There's some like stuff that's old, but not that old. Looks like a used car lot in a couple spots here. 94 Chevy Camaro Z28, 10.9. Yeah, like a lot of these were for sale. I don't know if they just wanted a close parking spot to walk around the swap meet, and that's what they're parking over here for. But 42,000 miles, 20 grand, OBS Chevy, the grandpa running boards. Yeah, 79 Ford Fairmont. Oh, this is the deal. $39.95. Check out that. A lot of Mustangs here.
No.
It's Skyline. That's what Billy had, bud.
68 Buick Skylark, 17 grand.
Said his was free.
Yeah. Second one.
Yeah.
It's a nice car. You know, if you want a classic car, you don't want to spend a lot. So I think this is a really nice car for 17 grand. Good wheels, good rubber, nice interior. To driver for 17 grand, it's a pretty good looking car. I don't think that's a car you can get hurt on at 17 grand for how much you're getting. There's a lot of bang for buck there. Personal opinion from being in the car business and looking at a lot of cars. So this is up my alley, 66 ACO GT. I'm admiring. So I'll teach you what you look for in a Mustang. You need the trifecta when you're buying a Mustang. You need this number on this fender to be legible, and you need it to match the door tag on the driver door and on the title. Then you hit the trifecta. And then there's another VIN just like that hidden underneath this on this side. So this is a coupe, but it is a nice car. It's a deluxe interior. The deluxe interior has that the horses on the seat. See, luxury interior. And coupes are becoming more and more popular. Apparently it's a GT engine code also. I was going to watch that, look at that closely because, you know, it's easy to make a car look like a GT. But GT would have had disc brakes. This car, I believe, now has power steering, fog lights, saying red oxide primer floors. This is a nicely done coupe for sure. $39,500, and it costs a lot more to do all of that, that's for sure. Here's a K code, so this is a hypo. This is a high compression 289. All looks to be in about the same shape as that other one there. So this one's 10,000 more. And this one's going to show that K in the VIN right there. And that K code's going to make it a hypo. The high performance model, which is pretty rare in a coupe, that's for sure. So this would be a pretty fun coupe, being at 8K and 4 speed. Be a fun car. But that's a lot of coin for a coupe. For me, I'm a big fastback guy. I don't think there's a better looking car, so. Personal preference. 70 RT convertible. This is a really nice looking car. 89.5. I don't know much about the Mopars. I know this one's very desirable, being a convertible, being a 1970 Challenger. This car is what inspired the new design of the new Challengers. Right here, if you look at a new Challenger and look at this 1970, that's where the inspiration came from. All right, it's a lot thicker back there, but we're gonna finish up these rows here. There's a Pontiac, there's a Trans Am with a ram air hood, WS6. These are real popular when I was growing up. 27.5. I think these are cool cars. They're comfortable. This is just kind of like my Cobra. I have that 97 Cobra at home. 90s muscle cars are cool because they're getting old, but you still have power steering, power brakes, power top. You know, throws a check engine light as a computer, can do some diagnostic. They have airbags. They're pretty safe in an accident. So yeah, 90s muscle cars are, you know, I'm in my early 30s. Those are cool to me still, even though I like the really old stuff too. 75 Cadillac Granville convertible, 2 owners, low mileage, Virginia car, no rust. I wouldn't associate Virginia with having no rust. Original paint, no Bondo, solid car, loaded car with all options. Car was garaged its entire life. Well cared for convertible, runs strong, 455, automatic, power steering, power brake, power window, power top. Brand new top motor rather. New alternator, starter, brake master, cylinder hoses, 15.5. Is that a good deal? Oh no. Oh, and I misspoke. I'm sorry. I was just reading off of that list. This is a Pontiac, not a Cadillac. Sorry. Whole thing was written in cursive. Might as well do both sides of this row here at the same time because it's kind of spread apart. Looks like a late 60s Chevy from Stockburger Chevrolet, Middletown, PA. They want 17 grand for this little half-ton step side. Looks like a pretty honest truck. Definitely had a repaint. I'm not a big fan of step sides myself. Personal opinion, not really knowing the market on those. That sounds a little bit rich for what it is, but I could be wrong. 32.5. This looks to be a 65. Maybe a 66. Chevelle or Malibu. Says it's an SS 396, but on the windshield it says 350, 350. Grill says 396. Window says 350, 350. Looks like a pretty nice car, though. I mean, the paint's definitely not great. There's a big old run in the paint right there, or it's a seam in the roof. Yeah, the body work's definitely not great.
Yeah, that's the phone number. Yep, no, but below that, it's got 350
Interior's nice.
Transmission. You're not kind to them.
There's a Chevelle.
Oh, you're not supposed to burn rubber.
Pull up?
Makes smoke every time you pull out.
Let me tell you.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Nah, I thought maybe you'd be up there in this area if you was around.
Yeah,
I'll get out of your
was
road.
up here
Oh,
this
you're okay.
morning,
You're good.
Sold a truck, drove all the way back home, picked us up, came back home. Am I crazy or what?
So you're happy, you know, you get your stay away out of it.
No, you know, I got to keep to the yes week. Yeah, my 66, 67, trying to keep right here. I think that would cost me 40.
What are you asking on this one?
Starting price is $90,000.
90. Thank you. 90,000 for the 69 Chevelle.
That's what well.
It's a nice car, though.
Yeah.
Man, okay.
So it was born a 396. Now it has a 496 and a 5-speed, 675 horse. She's got the dyno. Or, well, actually, that's a comp cams. That looks like just specs on lift. So it sounds like it's a thumper. But the gentleman that wanted to know what the guy said for price, I told him 90,000. He said, "Whoa." So apparently, the consensus is that one might be a little rich. A little rich in the price. 24.5 on a 66 old Cutlass convertible. I don't know much about the market on these. Looks to be a nice car. I like the seats. That interior is nice. I like the blue on blue. I'm not a huge fan of the body style of this car, and the paint job's not great. It's had a repaint, and it's quite wavy down the side. It's got a lot of orange peel in it. I own a detail shop, so that's what my eyes catch. Ton of orange peel on this car. The entire car is orange peel. So that would have to be fixed, in my opinion. But, yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of car for 24.5. That's taken on that. Let's kick the shoes off, take a nap. 15.5 on a little Plymouth. I think this is a lot. Yeah. 15.5. Looks to be a nice little car. I like a convertible personally. Got pretty good paint. Paint shows well on this one. Alright, we got a Judge next to us here. It's a Ram Air 72 Judge. Oh, it's a clone. Asking $49,900. It's got a 6.0 LS conversion. '65 Ford Ranchero 289 V8. Asking $26,500. At what? 150?
Are you definitely taking these at 150?
All right. Well, 150 is the minimum on the green pieces, and then I'll do 100 on a grill. Okay.
Okay, so it was 250 for the final deal.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. But
All right, I'll talk to you. Bye.
all right. 1979. What is this thing? A lantern fly on my neck. Walked up this while I was on the phone. Chevy up to me now.
Break us out.
Not my flavor, personally. I'm just checking it out. Thank you, though. 6-cylinder, 18,000. A buddy of mine recently got a GMC Calabro, which is like the GMC version of the Chevy, but it's that same color. So when I walked up to it, I was like, oh, I wonder if it's a GMC. That's why I didn't say anything. 95 Jaguar, 28.5 specifying cash, 12,000 original miles. I wouldn't personally buy that car for like $5,000. I'm just not a Jaguar guy though. I like this 78 Suburban, got nice patina to it. Nice. This isn't even really patina. It's got character. It's got all of its paint. I don't want to call it original paint, but purchased from original owner, original small block, 100,000 miles, runs and drives well, 14.5. This is a cool truck. This is nice. This is a great find. GMC. This is really a cool truck. I could see this selling, even in this market, which is kind of rough. I could see this selling because this is just super original and usable and affordable. So it's checking all those boxes for me. I think this one sells, whereas this one next to it, okay, I don't like the primer, I don't like the big silly wheels, I don't like the tint, I don't like the interior, I don't like the big block shoved in it. 67 Suburban, 454.
Look at this thing, 68.
13.5.
What do you think? Here, stand there. I want to see the pace.
Looks like it's got a 90s interior in it.
15,000. Oh,
71 Dodge Dart, 7,900. Little farm truck. It's got the red oxide paint job. 8,800, 67 F100, 6-cylinder, 3-speed long bed. I think that's pricey. 88 for what that is. I think that 67 Suburban's very expensive. For $1,000 more, you get the one next to it that's a one owner, all original. Kind of a no-brainer. 12.5, runs, drives, 76 Chevy short bed. But it's in the hot rod primer, which I just think is one of the worst things you can do to an old car is put it in hot rod primer. So this will be, let's see, I didn't really miss anything over there. We saw this car come in. We believe this car will sell. So this is like a car that people love in California. 41 Chevy Business Coupe, 6-cylinder, same owner, last 20 years. Man, I just had a spider like spin a web all over me. No joke. 26.5, I think that's extremely reasonable for this car. And I think this car ends up going to California. This car is beautiful. You could absolutely never restore this for 26.5.
Nice car, isn't it?
Very nice car.
I've seen it so many times. It's sold. Every time I see it and I come back and it's been sold and dead sale. What's he looking for?
It should be
I
sold.
think it came down.
I said 26.5, I would think, is really reasonable because of what it costs to do it. And this is. So you said it was marked
It's not
sold?
my car.
Yeah, I know, but you said it was marked sold?
No. Last year.
Oh, last
It
year.
sold.
Okay.
When
I
the
got
auction
you.
went there. And I think it went for over 30. I can't really remember.
Okay.
I come back the next morning, it was over here for sale again. For like another $5,000-6,000 more than you paid for it that year.
Wow.
I don't know where it went now. But 26,000 sounds.
26.5 sounds real reasonable.
This
That's a really nice car.
Try to remember that. As duals exhaust on it. That's the only thing that's not stock. It's the stock motor, but you put dual exhaust.
Yeah.
I'm right. I'm pretty sure there's great big cars.
I'm answering any questions for you.
Yes, I can. Yes, you can. It is dual exhaust.
It's like an Uncle Buck. Oh yeah. Uncle Buck is here. 20 grand on the 56 Volkswagen Beetle. You got an Impala hard top here. Vinyl top. No paperwork in this one. Bucket seats, SS.
Yeah, YouTube. That's what they said. So that's what it is.
57 Porsche Speedster. It's a Clone 47. And we're out of cars. And Uncle Buck special is getting smoky. Whew, smells like varnish. Yeah, man. All right, this is more my cup of tea here. 55, 4-door. Had a repaint, but nice patina. Looks pretty solid. 235, 6-cylinder.
It's not a 62 color.
Oh, this here? No, I thought you were talking about this color.
10 grand.
No, this here it's actually a color from, it's a 20.
I think that's reasonable. This is an entry-level car. Patina is cool. Patina is popular. And you got something you can run and drive and enjoy for 10 grand. And it's a Tri-5. Looks like a 62, 409, Bel Air. Nice, like a Holly EFI. They wipe her down. Nice deep blue. All upholstered trunk. That's a nice car. 17.5. They want 100 grand on the 62 Bel Air. 17.5 on this.
That's actually on mine, but so close.
I'm on Pontiac. What we got here? This is a road runner. Three car. What we got here?
They're just known to rust.
Yeah.
84 Eldorado. Barrett's convertible. 17.9, 78,000 miles. Yeah, not my flavor, but ask for every seat. Believe me when I say that. Ask for every seat. It's not just a saying, it's the truth. 87 Regal T-Type 3.8 Turbo, 23.5. I know that has desirability. Ford truck here. 78. 16.5. Really solid bed. Tell me, I have a spider attacking me right now. He's running all over me, spinning a web. It's crazy. '86 Chevy K10 4-wheel drive, 26.9. 95 Porsche 993, 75 grand. You learn something new every day. I didn't know that these cars were doing that kind of money. White exterior, blue interior, spider web floating in the back seat. I'm telling you, they're out here. I don't know why.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, this is you.
Yeah, I was just looking a little thing in it.
69 Mach 1 4-speed, 58.5. Nice car.
Locate. Hold down.
I would say almost four.
All bonded. This car doesn't really have any kind of price or anything on it. Oh, wait, here we go. It's a serious offers over 25 grand. I don't see that happening with the paint and body the way it is. Too much mud in that car.
So if it wasn't GT, you're right. If it wasn't GT, you'd say 250.
Yeah, we got a beach house down ABX on Double Hill.
It's a nice car, Rick. 65 Mustang, fastback, black.
I'm not beach for it. I say back.
C code.
But they upgraded the dash to 66. There's only GT things down.
I think I didn't have a clue what he was talking about. I think he's just trying to sound smart for his daughter.
One that we live in. And when he sold his business, he bought it.
I like this car a lot. 4-speed center console, tack on the column. I dig it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're close to the beach, but we're not right.
So you're right.
Yeah.
Even though the Honda is,
'78 Chevy Yanko clone. 25 grand. '71 old Cutlass 39.9. I'm not seeing any sold stickers. '71 olds 442, 50 grand, 49.9. '85 olds Delta 88, 11.9. '78 Chevy Chevette 13.9. '95 Benz 17 grand. '93 Mustang 39.9.
it was rebuilt.
That '55 Chevy convertible 65,000, which I think is really, really high. Just given the condition of this car, the paint and body is not good. This car is all sorts of scratched up with not so nice repaint. Some finish damage there. And the paint job is bad. I think it's acrylic lacquer. It's just not a $65,000 car. This quarter's popping. There's runs in it. It's cracking. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but this car's tough.
Yeah, no, that's what we come to see.
Interior's pretty good. Interior looks nice, but this car needs paint and body work bad. I hope the camera's picking that up.
Well, it's an hour prepared to get to Fall Carlisle.
No info on that one. This is a really nice car here. 63 Impala. It's a 4-door hardtop, 25 grand. But it runs, drives, stops. Just a nice, honest car. 4-doors aren't that popular, but you know, you can always sell an Impala no matter what body it is. 50 Willys Jeeps to 24.5. This here is a 67. I think it's an old Cutlass. Preston, New Yorker. 67 Preston, New Yorker. 14.5. That's a large car.
Then you wouldn't want to drive it in the rain.
79 250, 6,500. That's probably a deal. Yeah, that's probably a deal for running a driving truck. Just an honest old junky farm truck, which is what I like a lot. This thing is pretty damn solid. Definitely not a Pennsylvania truck. Uh-oh. Camper special, got camper toolbox. Well, if that's the only bit of rust, that's not terrible. Yeah, it's not terrible. Yeah, and it is four-wheel drive, too. Old farm truck. I think 65 is still a little bit high, but that's still a lot of vehicle. Let's see what's up with this Ford with the worn front winch. Never painted, 78,250. 400 motor, nice rubber, nice wheels. Asking 16.5, runs and drives great. No rust from out west. '79 Chevy Camaro, sold 21.9 is what the ask was, and it sold, and it was 21.9 old best offer. I think whoever bought that got a deal. That's a lot of car. I just look for originality and quality of basically what's left, condition, and this car for under 20 grand has a great paint job, has a really nice interior, obviously runs and drives. It's complete. It's not missing anything. It's polished. It's presented well. Yeah, that's a deal. '59 Apache, 47,000 is his asking price. Now, how he's getting that number, I couldn't tell you, because the truck's got a terrible paint job. There's runs and Bondo sanding marks all over it and orange peel. So I don't know how he's getting that valuation. This is why you got to really pay attention, because restored is a relative term to who did it. Tailgate's all banged up. The paint job's really not good. And it's a small window. No frills on the inside. Nothing fancy here. Like no fancy seat. There's no fancy anything. It's all original. It's 3 in a tree still. That's a small window cab. I mean, a lot of this hasn't even been restored. I think all the emblems and stuff. And the hood bird is not right. And there's a bunch of Pep-Boys chrome on it, like on the edge of the visor and the edge of the doors. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that valuation's coming from. That truck's realistically like probably 20, under 25. 25 on its best day. There's a lot of Bondo in that truck. 60 Nash Rambler, says like new 6-cylinder automatic, 26.5. 57 Bel Air, I love this red on red, 43.5. Yeah, I don't know, I mean, I just had one, a lot of paint damage here. The skirts are cool, I mean, the car needs a paint job. I mean, I just sold my pink one, it wasn't this nice, but I mean, I sold my pink one for 20. And this needs a paint job just like the pink one. This has nicer seats and door panels than the pink one did, but you know, the pink one ran and drove amazing, and I could only get 20 out of it. So I don't know. I mean, at 43.5, need a paint job. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's better deals out there. Needs chrome technically, if we're talking specifically, like is that chrome perfect? No. All right, 93 Mustang, says special edition, 5.0, 5-speed manual, 25 OBO. '70 Buick GS, convertible, 55 grand.
Let's start.
68 Cadillac DeVille, 51,000 miles, 13.6. Better than it looks. Make an offer, he says. 61 Ford Galaxy. 13.5 or best offer. Pretty good looking car. 4-door. He got a big exclamation point on make an offer. A lot of people seem to be doing that. It's definitely a tough market. It's a buyer's market. Buyer's market. 5,500 on the 75 Buick. I have a soft spot for these trucks. Both of my grandfathers had these trucks. 96, 129,000 miles, 11.9. Yeah, my pap had a burgundy one. And my grandfather in Florida was more like this paint style here, but I think it was blue with the silver. I mean, me personally, I can't justify 11.9 on a truck this old, but if that truck, excuse me, if that truck was like 25 or 3,500, I would buy it and just use it. I'm not really worried about it, but at 11.9, with that kind of mileage, it's like, I mean, what do you do with it? It's not something you really collect with that kind of mileage. Just kind of keep it around for a Sunday driver. And 11.9 is just a lot of money for this right now. Money's expensive right now. I mean, obviously it's relative, right? Rich guy, that's my kind of money, but
Okay. Earlier
68 Camaro,
that tag fell off.
35.
That just shot me down. I was supposed to meet him here. He was here before me. He said, I don't like that spot by the way.
$8,000 on this one.
That's the only spot on the whole car.
Chevy.
Really? It's typical GM.
Looks like a 46. 46 Chevy, $8,000.
17-inch rim.
Cool patina. Oh, it's got a
They look like the full
carb setup, metal block intake. I did that once. It's very hard to get the carbs tin. It's a cool car. $8,000 seems a little bit much, but it's a neat car. Old race car, White Lightning, sold.
All right, guys. Want the potato? Leave it the way it is.
71 SS Clone, $35,000. 350 30 over, 4-speed, $35,000. Did the Power Tour in 2019. It's always good when you see the Power Tour sticker. Amazing vehicle, got some good miles on it. You got a nice disc brake setup on the front, anyways. Nice green, black. I like it. 35.5. It's probably worth that. 87 Dodge Custom 100, $7,500 on the Dodge. $57,000 on this Camaro. Just calling it a Pro Touring Resto Mod. I personally don't know if I'd agree with that, being it's not an LS motor and it's on stock suspension, but I guess he can call it whatever he wants.
Say what they did. They got it. So I took it when you take it on public.
66 Cobra Beast Kit car, 47.5. 71 Ford F100, 21.5. It's a rebuilt, let's say brand new rebuilt 360 with receipt. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That motor does not look rebuilt to me. It looks quite old, and yeah, those exhaust manifold bolts have not been out of there in a real long time. So you don't know about all that, but maybe it is. Brand new when would be my question. Like, when did they do this motor? Like, brand new in the 90s? because you don't get rust like that quick. I literally have spider web all over my head, all over my glasses. I have a little spider that is just tagging me up. Yeah, I don't know about that whole rebuilt comment though. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the crank damper is newish. It's aluminum, but it does not look like this motor's been out of here in a very long time. Might have to call bullshit on that. I don't know. 04 Corvette convertible automatic asking $15,900. 3 tires, top inspection. I mean, that's a lot of car for 15 grand. You can buy everything in the world you want for those. A ton of bolt-on mods. 82 S10. 5-speed, V6, 5800. Crazy paint job. And a Pappy Cat. Clear-coated 63 Chevy wagon. 63 Chevy station wagon. Jeez, it's tongue-tied. Got that COVID mouth. 18,000. Since I got that stupid vaccine, I've been tongue-tied.
Nice talking with you.
Wish I never would have got that. 66 Cornet 500, 14.9.
What do you watch? Bingo? That trailer out. Number 32 now. Oh. Number 52 is out. Number 27 is out.
S10 chassis, fuel injected, Iron Duke 2.5. I don't know what that is. 5-speed manual, drives perfect. 15 grand. This is a pretty cool truck. Cool. How you doing? Good. Camaro subframe, cam 327 small block, 12.5. This is a good deal at 12.5. It's a lot of truck for 12.5. Got a little rust in it, but that's a good deal, I think. I love this color on this Camaro. This is that nice pale yellow. 67 Camaro, 35 grand.
Yeah, I like it, but I don't know why.
Just watch it. There's bees in that side there.
Yeah, I was thinking lower the truck a little bit. Be a daily drive.
That's a real RS.
It's a. You want to see inside of it?
I'm good, buddy. Thank you.
The LED tail light.
Yeah.
It's a nice car.
Some people like it. Some people don't like the tail lights.
At night, it's nice to see
Yeah.
it, you know?
Yeah.
You can always go back to the original, you know?
Yep.
I'm a big fan of that color. I like the pale yellow a lot.
Yeah. Butternut yellow.
It's refreshing after looking at that bright yellow one down
Yeah.
there. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, I've seen it.
Thank you. 59.50 on the 69 Ford COE. Apparently it's full of bees.
There's another one, 94.
From Southern California, 55 Ford Crown Vic, 29.5. Got 2 Ford big old pickups over here. We got one on the right at 11,750. One on the left at 8,500. Hello, S10 Extreme. 8,900. These were so popular. I remember seeing those all the time.
I mean, I've seen more cars in there than more money.
See what's up with the OBS Chev. 22.5. Shoebox Ford.
I had a green two-door sedan.
Flathead V8, 17.5. 51 Ford Custom Deluxe Sedan. He absolutely could not do this car for 17.5. You'd be into this for 50 grand. It's a Continental kit too, which is not something you see often. These cars used to be extremely popular. They're definitely not as popular, but
Yep.
like a lot of cars from 17,000. 2000 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, one of 110 produced, 26,995. I have a real good understanding of what $27,000 can buy you, so I wouldn't be a player on that car at that kind of money, but it did look nice. This is an interesting truck here.
Already done 2 miles since I've been here.
Asking 40 grand, or he'll take a partial trade.
I've done 2.15 miles since I've been here.
It's a nice truck. LS swapped. $74 Granville. Granville, $7,500. 455 engine. Another Pontiac. All right. El Camino, 69, 70. 70. It's a big car. 27.5. Another one had a rough paint job though. Another Trans Am, the Ram Air and T-tops. 97 Trans Am. Make offer. Care to be sold. Asking 18.5.
It'd be like it's the 1980s again. Because that's the way that car was. Yeah.
What's the mileage on it?
Yeah.
It's
got
somewhere to get it.
12,000 kilometers on the driveline per mile. And on the body and the exterior of the car, which is all original, is roughly 200.
Okay.
It's open there if you want to have a...
I'm okay, thank you.
Take pictures of it.
Mustang ragtop here, 66 T-code. It's a 6-cylinder 4-lug car, 17.9. This would still be a fun little car. This is a lot of car for 17.9. Got a little funny stuff going on with the paint and chrome, but this is a car that you can build out of a catalog and find parts everywhere for and really have a lot of fun with. I think it's cooler, but the 6-cylinder with the 3-speed is going to be a lot of fun too. Here's another Mustang convertible. C-code 289. They want 26.9. Automatic. It's my buddy Bill Collins. I guess he owns all 3 of these cars. He sold the red fastback, so it must have been a decent deal. Missing the windshield trim, but it was a neat little car. This car needed a lot of finishing work. Needed door locks, antenna, windshield trim. Needed a couple moldings. Maybe a set of tires. Then you might have had something there, but nice car nonetheless. Shelby hood. Another OBS Chevy 10.9. 28,000 on the AD Chevy. Old 90s build. 20 grand for the S10 Extreme. 33,000 miles. Back there, I don't know if you heard that guy, we were talking about the Trans Am. Somehow that car had 12,000 miles on the motor and 200,000 on the body. I didn't want to waste the guy's time and get into how or why that happened, but it's important to ask questions when you're looking at cars that you're potentially interested in buying. I was inquiring about that car for a buddy of mine that's out there to buy cars. So I asked enough to figure out if it's a deal or not. 19.4 on the, what's that? What'd you say?
You buying yacht fine?
No.
You look like the guy who does those videos.
Yeah, probably a little bit.
No, he's better look.
19.4.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I've seen his channel.
He's always at the shows.
Yeah, he's from around here.
Yeah. Oh, he is? Yeah?
Yeah, he's from, I think he's from like 20 minutes from here or something. He's out Central PA, yeah.
Probably here someplace.
Yeah. Yeah, now I'm Iron City Garage out of Pittsburgh.
That's a long ride from here to Pittsburgh.
That's 3 hours.
Geez, I went there once to deliver a car from here. It seemed like it took me forever, you know.
Yeah.
Because I had to go there and come back.
It's just what I hate about it is it's expensive on the turnpike. With towing a trailer, it gets pricey quick.
I was in Pittsburgh this April. What a cool city. First time I was ever there.
Got a Lincoln Continental convertible. $64,900.
Last night.
I like that interior. I like this black, dark red, like a wine colored interior. All trapped here.
48,000. Yeah, that's dope.
I guess.
I'm medical.
68 SS.
An aftermarket.
48,000. You have to really take your time. If you're interested in a 68, 69 Camaro, something that was super popular, majorly produced, and very available, you need to really take your time buying. 57 Chevy 4-door hardtop. This is a hard to find car. Not as desirable as a 2-door hardtop, obviously, but I really like a 4-door hardtop. I think they're so beautiful cars. And the hardtop just means that there's no post here. This one's a true 4-door. This car's an old repaint, but this would show well. It's got like a velour interior, but it's easy enough to do new seat and door panels on one of these. We'll hit the bottom row. I think we're about done with the car corral. We'll have to revisit this. We pretty much hit everything in here, and it's light right now still.
It's a beautiful car.
I'm gonna go back towards the booth, and we'll see if we missed anything. I don't think I got this one. 48 Dodge Barn Find in Georgia. Runs, drives. Leaving Saturday morning. He has 14.5 crossed out. Says let's talk. I don't think he wants to sell this one, but 25 grand it says.
No.
It's a cool truck. Here's another one. So you had the rat rod version, and then you got the pretty version. 75,000. It says professionally built. $700 R4 trans, 355 small block. Interior's nice, but this was done a long time ago. It's definitely a cool truck. The paint and body just aren't super great, so I think this paint job's pretty old.
Yeah. How much do you think I can afford a 24 by 24 tire?
Another OBS Chevy, 24.5, 94. 65,000 on the 55 Chevy. 65,000 on this 57 Post car. 72 grand on the 67 Chevelle. 69 Chevelle SS, 75 grand. And this one's 100,000. I've been looking at this car for years. This car was always at this show by whoever owns it at the time. 100 grand. All right, I'm gonna pop back to the space, grab a water. We'll be doing the same thing in Hershey, so I hope you liked that video. That's just a real quick walkthrough of what the cars are being priced at. You know, what my opinions of those prices were, just based on my experiences. I'm sure you can prove me wrong. Drop it in the comments if if you think it was a deal or not. Drop it in the comments. Say, hey, I think that was a good deal on that car. I think that was a bad deal on that car. Definitely drop your opinions in the comments. I look at cars all day, every day, so I have a different outlook than a lot of people do. I like my money to go far. So check it out. We'll see you after the Hershey video, and that's it.
I just saved you a 45-minute terrible conversation.
You guys still playing darts?
Dude, because we had to stop for 45 minutes. Dude, this guy was talking nonsense to me for like 45 minutes.
About what?
His whole life. Like,
Why didn't you start to say no habla and make Rich start talking Spanish?
well,